Hey guys, it's Melly, and so I'm back with another mini haul today. I got a package this week from Sephora and from Lorac, so I'm going to include that in this haul. I also went to Ulta again. I was just there a couple days ago. I have a sick addiction to Ulta now. If I could live there, I would. I am in love with Ulta, and that is like the worst thing in the world again. Remind me, never do that again. And then I went to Kohl's and I got the Nude Tude palette by the Balm because Glam Moms, I love you ladies, peace. Glam Moms and Young Wild and Polish convinced me to I needed the Nude Tude palette in my life. I have this crazy sick addiction. I swear. And I told Dani from Coffee Break with Dani today, I was like, on her Instagram, I was like, Dani, I'm going to start quoting you again because she has like these awesome quotes like panda eyes. I get panda eyes. Which if you're not familiar with the term panda eyes, it basically means the dark under circle eyes. I have panda eyes, ladies. But those are just a few of my girls. I love watching them. I constantly watch them. I'm obsessed. I have YouTube. I can get YouTube on my little streaming box back there called the Rico, whatever. Rico. And then I get YouTube on there and I watch all my YouTube girls on my big TV. So I love you ladies. And Stila Kiss 33, I want to give a shout out to her especially because she inspires me to continue to do these videos and to keep up with it. And so thank you, Stila. Thank you, Glam Moms, for convincing me. Well, I didn't need that much convincing, but thank you, Glam Moms, for convincing me to actually give the Nude Tude the Balm palette a try. I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow in a new look. So first up is the Lorac. I already did a first impressions of the Lorac Afterglow, which is exclusively at Ulta. The Lorac Afterglow. This is the Lorac Summer Glow, which you can find pretty much everywhere else. The colors are somewhat similar to the Afterglow, but I find that these are more of a shimmery satin colors than the these are more of a shimmery satin colors than the Lorac Afterglow palette that Ulta has. Ulta has the Ulta palette is a matte base more. Then these are more of a shimmery satin base, is basically what I'm trying to say. I can't speak. I really can't. I have all of these good ideas floating in my head, and if I don't write them down on a piece of paper, I talk like I don't know what I'm talking about. But here you go. This is what they look like. These colors are pigmented. That's not an issue with this palette. It really isn't. The problem with this palette is that even though they're pigmented, as you can see from here and from here, oh, that's not the one. And from here, as you can see from these swatches, they're pigmented. That's not the issue. The issue is getting any color on your eyelids. They're pigmented on your skin. And I also found out today, because I was using this palette on my niece because I wanted to see, you know, she just wanted to try my makeup. I also found out today that the Lorac Summer Glow palette is works better with either like eyeshadow base like the NYX Milk Pencil, or they work better without any primer at all on your eyelids. For some reason, when you stick primer on your eyelids and you use these Lorac palettes like these, it doesn't work well with the primer. It does not want to even go on or apply to your lid at all. So I don't know why that is, but I found that out, and I thought, I was like, oh crap, I wasted my money on this palette, didn't I? Because I'm not getting any really color stay on my eyelids out of it. I'm not getting any of that. But the trick is either an eyeshadow pencil like the NYX Milk Pencil or the NYX Lilac Pencil, which is one of my favorite purple pencils ever. or just wear them on a bare eyelid. That's the trick to use these eyeshadows. And Lorac, I love you, but these palettes, the Afterglow and the Summer Glow palettes, should be able to work with primers, and they're not. They're not working well with primers. Make them more. I will gladly spend a little more on your palettes if you make them like your Pro palettes. I love your Lorac Pro palette. It is hands down one of my favorite new basic palettes I own. I call them basic palettes because they have all the basic colors you will need to make a basic eye color, ranging from everyday use all the way down to smoky eye. Plus you have shimmers in that Lorac Pro palette, which I'm sure everybody has seen that palette. I absolutely wish you would redefine your eyeshadows and the lower price range palettes, because I think they need to work more like your Pro palettes. And by the way, OMG, my favorite mascara, my mascara I'm sporting today, my mascara I've been wearing a lot lately besides Kat Von D's new mascara, is Too Faced. Too Faced Better Than Sex, Too Faced Orgasm Lash, Too Faced, Too Faced, Too Faced. Your mascara is the bomb.com. I love it. I love it. And I'm sorry, this is a haul video and it's turning into a video about everything else. I will definitely be doing my April favorites this weekend, so you all can see my favorites. Okay, the next thing I want to address. Oh my god. So I've been hearing about these Too Faced melted, speaking of Too Faced, these Too Faced melted lipsticks, and they're like, they have a sponge tip applicator. Sorry about that. They have a sponge tip applicator on them. Shh. They have a sponge tip applicator on them. They're melted, they're liquid lipsticks basically. And this is the color. This is a sample of the color I have. It's almost like a lipstick lip gloss, if you can imagine that. It's crazy. It's, as Dani, Coffee Break with Dani has said, it's very, welcome to my face, of course. Welcome to my face. I'm sorry, I don't do it as well as Dani. Dani's awesome. But as Dani has said, this is the color of this. Welcome to my face, and this is the color of this melted lipstick I have right here. It's violet, melted violet, and it's like the color, the Radiant Orchid color, and the lipstick. It's like the Radiant Orchid color of the year. It is a true non-stop lipstick in the fact that it stays where you place it. It stays where you place it, but because it's a sponge tip applicator and it's more used like a lip gloss, it's easier to put it in certain spots. It's easier to handle and apply to your lips. So that is the reason I love this. And I love it. Now I lost my train of thought. A little weird sometimes. The thing I don't love about this though is the sponge. It should have just been left plastic. I feel like plastic is easier to wipe off. I'm a little OCD about germs, so I'm a little weirded out by the sponge on this. I felt like it should have just been plastic. That would have been so much better to handle than a sponge. But I love it. For $21 is the bomb.com. It is one of the best lipsticks I bought recently, next to Too Faced Lollipop, which is very much like an orchid color, but it's shimmery. So very shimmer color. So this is my first melted, and I'm so glad I got the violet color. Everybody who has been talking about these has been saying how they've been kicking themselves for not buying the violet color. So, love it. I will be sporting it. I probably am going to end up buying another violet one because that's how much I love it. And I love my purples. Love my purples. I'm over the top, over the moon, over obsessed about my purples. Okay. the next thing I want to get to is Hourglass. I bought this Hourglass, and somebody else mentioned this. Oh, Glam Moms mentioned this in a recent video that they did. It's the dim light and incandescent light and radiant light ambient lighting powder from Hourglass. And Vintage or Tacky also talked about this, but she had just a little one, you know, just a little Hourglass palettes that come. And she said it wasn't worth just getting the little one, but when I saw this one for $58, which is... Okay, hi guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. My kids were interrupting me, as they always do. I love them, but they interrupt me a lot. They always need my attention, especially when I'm talking. They want my attention. But anyway, so this is gonna I bought this for about, I think, $15 or $20 more than just one of the single. The single ambient lightings are 45 bucks, and this for the 3 ambient lighting powders was 58. So I thought this was a better deal. When I signed up for an email for Sephora, they emailed me. It was in like a week later. They're like, we got these back in stock, so now you should shop. No, they didn't say that. They just said that they had them back in stock. But I absolutely love these ambient light powders. They're so awesome, and I'm gonna use them as highlights for my blushes. And I do have an ambient light powder, and this is the whole front of the case. As you can see, it's very reflective. I do have a ambient lighting. I do have an Hourglass blush. It's on my cheeks today. It's called the Heat Diffuse blush, and or diffuse heat blush, and I absolutely love it. It's very like, it's like coral shimmery color. And Wet n Wild, I did go on a mini shopping haul today, and I got the Lorac palette in the mail this week, and I also got the Sephora Hourglass thing in the mail this week. Ulta this week, in case you didn't know, is having certain products are buy one get one half off. So I got the core palette, and I got the travel palette from these are the Real Technique brushes, my Holy Grail brushes. I have another set of these, actually, another set of core. I have 2 of the starter set, I have 2 of the core set, and then I have 1 or 2 extra brushes that, see, I just wanted certain single brushes, but my Ulta, even though it was brand new, just opened recently, because the Real Technique brushes are buy one get one half off this week. Everybody's buying the Real Technique brushes because they're not idiots. These are the Holy Grail of the Holy Grail of the Holy Grail. Oh my lord, I love you brushes, okay? Like, these are like Sam and Nick Chapman from Pixie Wool came up with these brushes. These are the best, hands down, best drugstore brushes on the market. And if you can afford these, you need to buy them, because they're the closest thing, in my opinion, that you're gonna get to higher end quality brushes, such as Sigma or Sephora, or even Kat Von D. Sephora brushes are extremely good too. I have some of those. But these are the drugstore in. These are like 20 bucks for this whole set, and you get 4 brushes for 20 bucks. That was $5 a piece for each brush. Okay, that's not bad. If you want to go even lower than that for a drugstore brush, e.l.f. is my next opinion. But the e.l.f. brushes I am talking about are their studio line brushes, which exist in Walmart, or you can order them from elf.com for $3 a piece. Or if you wait, sometimes they do have half off. The only thing I don't like about e.l.f. is that I do have a brush, the Angle, I think it's the Angle contour brush. I have it, and somehow, some way, and I don't know how, because I used this brush maybe twice after I have purchased it, the paint started chipping off of it. The wood handle started cracking on it, like water had gotten into the handle, and I have I haven't washed this brush yet. Like, I use brush cleaner on the brush, like spray brush cleaner on the brush, but I haven't actually washed the brush with shampoo or water or anything. So I don't know how the handle got so damaged, but it's super damaged, and I have to purchase a new one of those brushes on elf.com. But I spent $1.50 on that brush, so I don't give a crap. But if you want high quality, higher end, very affordable brushes, Real Technique is the way to go. I absolutely think Sam and Nick are geniuses for these brushes. They are awesome. I am not paid or endorsed in any of my videos to recommend any of these products to anybody. I don't even have PR. Like, I've never had any company send anything to me except for Sephora, who gives you their samples when you order something. So these brushes are the Balm.com. They are my holy grail brushes. They are the brushes I actually, in fact, I use this brush, this brush, this brush, and this brush today on my face. Okay, so I love, love, love these brushes. And as I said, Ulta's having buy one get one half off. And then my next palette I blamed on the Glam Moms and Young, Wild, and Polished, because these lovely ladies convinced me, my crazy psycho butt, to go, no, well, not crazy psycho in the way you think, but like makeup crazy. So that I needed this palette in my life. I needed to go buy it. I need to spend $38 on this palette, because that's what tax and everything, and I need to get it as fast as I could, and I was gonna order it, and it's like, no, I want it right away. So I found Kohl's had it, and I went and bought it, and it's the Nude Tude basic palette from the Balm. And so I went and bought it, and these are the colors, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos on this. I like the sassy ladies in it. Very, what do they call, pin-up. Very pin-up. I love sassy pin-up ladies. Especially this lady right here. This one reminds me of Betty Page. This one right here, so I love these. Very sassy pin-up. And I will do a few swatches, because I have yet to use this palette, but I'm gonna love you enough to do a few swatches out of this palette. And then let me get one more, maybe a shimmery swatch. And so as you can see, I don't know if you can really see, there's the very light goldish beachy color there, there's the brown color, there's the pinky satiny color, and then there's the very gold seductive color. So that I just swatched seductive, sexy, which is right there, and then snobby, which is right here, and stubborn, which is right there. And from the feel and looks of these, I'm not gonna regret this palette. I'm probably gonna use this more. And I told myself I didn't need another product to love. I didn't need another holy grail makeup. I didn't need another palette that is basic that I'm going to use probably all the time now. But thank you, Glam Moms and Young, Wild, and Polished, because I am now officially sucked into this lovely, lovely, gorgeous, and I shouldn't do that because I'm gonna make someone crazy, but lovely, beautiful palette. It's gonna be a new fave now. I just absolutely know it is. And once again, I would like to offer the fact that I'm not getting paid or endorsed to do any of these videos. I just like them. They're fun. Since my mom passed away, I wanted something that I could do, something that would bring joy in my life, and YouTube has done that, and makeup has done that. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm buying these products. I don't have to buy them. I don't need to buy them, but I've become involved in makeup and gained such a love for it that I wanted to wear it. And my mom never wore makeup as long as I could remember. She would wear lipstick, eyeshadow every so often, but she wasn't deeply involved in it like a lot of women are. But for me, this just brings me a lot of joy and peace and happiness, and I love doing it, and I love looking at my eyes and looking at my shadows and my lipsticks and whatnot, and thinking, what most outrageous, insanely weird color. So, as I was saying, after I was interrupted by the kids once again, that's why a lot of my videos have such editing and cutouts. It's because I'm constantly interrupted by the kids, but I love them. They're my heart. My mom, after the loss of her a year and a half ago, I never thought that I would have something that brings such joy and such love in my life, and makeup does that. Makeup brings the greatness, the happiness into my life, and it sounds weird to say that because it's makeup, but it does. It brings some fun and enjoyment in my life, and I can do something that I've never done before. I have a different color, and that's why most of the time, if you look at my pictures or my videos, I look at them, I look back, and I'm like, why did I think that look good together? But I don't care, because I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm doing something out of my comfort zone, and I'm enjoying it, and so that's why I do YouTube. So please, if you like this video, please subscribe, follow me, comment. I love comments. I love meeting new people. I am so happy. I have 9 subscribers officially on YouTube, and I talked to maybe 4 or 5 of them out of the 9, because there's like 4. Somehow the subscription is being hidden for me for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. But I love meeting new people. I love knowing new people. My Instagram is also on my YouTube page. If you go directly to my subscription page, you'll find my Instagram. I always list below a bunch of bloggers that I watch on YouTube and I find helpful, and who give me new ideas, new ways of looking at makeup, and dupes. Really great drugstore dupes for the products, the high-end products. And so Dani, Coffee Break with Dani, who I mention all the time, Glam Moms, 11 Gorgeous, and RHIAN Says are all great people to go to for really great drugstore dupes. They're awesome people to go to, so I love watching those ladies. And I get really great ideas, really great suggestions from them, tips on how to do my makeup. And sometimes I'll see a color in their eyes, I'm like, can I replicate that with my eye color? And I try it, and so it gets me out of my comfort zone. So that's really positive. And all of these ladies that I list below are super energetic and positive people, and I absolutely love watching them and following them on Facebook. They're just awesome. And I just love their personalities. They all have a wide range of different personalities, and they're just great. They're awesome. And I hope to one day maybe go to IMATS and meet all of them, or meet them in the near future in some fashion or form. So I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you do. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, especially Facebook, because you will get to see my artwork, because the page listed is with my school artwork on it. So I am in school for my bachelor's in web design. And then also on my Instagram, I post pictures of meaningful quotes that I find helpful, religious and otherwise, makeup looks that I do during the day. I generally try to post a daily look depending on how I'm feeling that day. Lipstick and new products I just bought, all of that good jazz. So please follow, subscribe, thank you, and have a great day. Peace, peeps.